You all know the mission. You all know what is at stake. And to fail is to sentence all that is good and right in the world to an eternity of darkness. With this task, you risk your very lives and the lives of those you hold dear. To some, it may seem that you risk more as you have wealth and castles and attendants and other such luxuries. But the farmer in the field, does he truly risk less? Does he not bleed the same blood that you do? Many people, young and old, foolhardy and wise, trust in you with their lives. You've been gathered as a coalition of powerful people that can do some good. You are a group of people that will make a difference if you allow yourselves, if you only just lead them to victory. It is our job to protect those who cannot protect themselves, no matter what we here personally risk to lose in the process. Yes, there are whispers of failure. Like with myself, many would not turn to someone so rogue. But as one who has had everything taken from him, I cannot stand idly by and watch it happen again on a much grander scale. Yes, success may be slim, but if we do not unite ourselves together, we will die and share the same grave. Even the slightest darkness in one's heart can be burnt away by those he loves, those willing to stand with him against the test of time, standing for each other and to help the light flourish once more. Becoming brothers and sisters who come together, who become family by choice, dying for each other, but more importantly, living for each other once the war has been won. I too share the concerns and discontent. Taking on something so grand that we cannot fully yet comprehend is something we must look to overcome, and do as the gods themselves have once done when they put her away once upon a dawn. In a time where even the gods turn to mankind, to elven kind, to dwarven kind, to mortal kind, as a whole, and to look at their creation and to wish it not be burnt away. How can we not stand together, fighting with our swords, our axes, and our bows, by the strength of our backs, with the will of our hearts and the sweat on our brow, forcing the darkness back into the pit from whence it came? We all have our differences, our own legends and our own histories, none more graceful than those who walk the woodways of Silvery Moon, none more stalwart than the people that embody the mountains themselves, none with more passion burning brightly than the people of Neverwinter and Waterdeep, embodying all that their rulers are in both aspects of good and of bad. An ember awaiting the chance to ignite the heart of a warrior with a fire that is never ending, lighting a path, a beacon for all to follow until a new dawn. Even our southern brothers of Cormyr, who see our plight and understand what is at stake, readily bring warriors of legend to our shores, sending one such warrior to represent them in kind, to help defend this world, defend it against an evil that we have yet to fathom. Now that is unity. We must stand with Cormyr, as they without question stand alongside us in our darkest hour and time of need. Truly a first glimpse at what we may become. In times of darkness such as these, people turn to the gods, but they also turn to heroes. In times of darkness such as these, they turn to people who fight against all odds for no compensation but to see their people safe, to take on dragons and demons and evil herself and come out of it somehow on top. That's what it is to be a hero. These heroes, many lost to time, some unsung to song, do not give us solace here. And they are not the last to rise to the occasion, not the last to don the mantle, and not the last to take on the trials that make them what they are, and they will not be the last to bear all the burdens that are to come. Like a light in the darkness, we will not allow Faerun to be snuffed out, to never accept her children be raised from their homes, to watch helplessly as everything that is beautiful and meaningful in the world is to fade away. From the grace of the ancient forest to the sweet winds upon the meadows that link us all together upon this world, she was sealed away once, and God's willing we will do it again. It is our duty and responsibility to respect each other, and for the greater good of all those who tread upon the world and look to you to restore balance and preserve life. We will not allow echoes of our history to merely fade into nothing. We will preserve the people of this land, even if the four of us have to do it alone. We have foiled plans, killed two of the enemy's mightiest generals, and have basked in the light of the gods themselves. For people from different walks of life, with the simple purpose that the world needed them at that time, with the impact four alone have had upon our foe, think for but a moment what all of us here in this room could accomplish, but if we truly worked as one. Now take a moment, if you would, and think of the fondest memory you have, the closest family member, your favorite story, your sons, your daughters, your favorite meal. Those will cease to be if they win. Yet we fight for it. We stand with all who come, no matter our differences before, and we fight for those things, those memories, those magical moments in time that we can allow to fade into oblivion. Fight and you may die, yes. You run away and you may very well live, at least for a while. But wouldn't you give all of those days, all of those chances, from this day where the decision can be made to that one where it ends, for just one chance at victory and one chance at freedom from the tyranny of the demon of vengeance? To you all we go forth to fight for the people and to fight for what is right. And when the time comes, we shall face death down herself. So to you all, I leave with this question, posed to you if you are brave enough to take it up and answer. Will you stand together as one, or will you fall alone into nothing?